Hey there people, welcome back. We are about to start another Avacyn draft here. And for our first pick here, I think we are going to take an Archwind Dragon here. This is a very weak pack. None of the uncommons are all that good. I think the better one here is Marrowbats, which is pretty good, especially in the mono black deck. Other than that, we don't have any really good commons. It's unfortunate. Either way, we are not passing any red cards here, so let's go ahead and take our little dragon here. Alright. This pack, on the other hand, is just about perfect. We have a Thunderous Wrath, we have a Herald of War, and we have a Mist Raven. We also have stuff like Crewing Striker. I think it boils down here. Ooh, we have a Tandem Lookout. I love this guy. But either way, it boils down here to Mist Raven versus Thunderous Wrath. I think the Raven is better than the Wrath. However, the Wrath is in our colors, right? So I'm not sure. Really not sure. I think I am going to take a Wrath here. This may be wrong, but I'm gonna take a Wrath to keep being red. Let's hope we don't regret it. Since I really do think in this format having Mist Ravens is usually more important than having Thunderous Wrath. Alright, now I like what I see. Casting Malcontents is one of the cards that makes the red humans deck work. You can be super aggressive here with cards like this one. Maybe we are gonna wheel the Crewing Striker from last pack. There's a Gang of Devils, which is pretty playable too. Scouting Devils, which has impressed me in the past. I didn't think much of this guy, but now I see that it really has its uses, especially in a format that where the ground tends to get clogged a lot of the time. Here I think it's either the Malcontents or the Scrapskin Drake, and since I did pass the Raven there, which, oops, that's my cell phone. Since I did pass the Raven there, I think I'm just gonna stick with red so far and pick the Malcontents. Alright. So, I think Deathwind here and Battering Blood are very clear signals for black. I am going to take one of these. I could take a Gallows at Willow Hill, since I may have a lot of humans in the end here. But I think I'm just gonna go ahead and take the Deathwind here. Not sure which I like best. I think I like the Battering Blood better actually, but if we are going to make an aggressive red deck, I think Deathwind is gonna be more important for us. And it's also easier on the mana, so let's go ahead and take it. Alright, here we could take a Thunderbolt, I guess, because like Crypt Creeper isn't that hot, and you know, Vessel of Endless Rest, it's good to know, it's useful to splash stuff, but Thunderbolt is removal, and again, if I'm an aggressive red deck, this could be in my main deck. Let's go ahead and take it. Alright, here I think we're going to have to choose between a Geist of Fire and a Moonlight Geist, since well, the Geist is not better than Deathwind, but then again I don't think I really need a Geist of Fire, since I already have this, and this for removal, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and take the white card here. Maybe we get to make a white-red deck. Alright, now decision time. We could take a Farbog Explorer, we could take a Bloodflow Connoisseur. Don't think I'm taking the Drake, even though this is a very late Drake. Could take a Bladed Braces too, which is usually pretty good in the red-white deck. But yeah, I think I can get Bracers much easier than I can get Explorers, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and take that. And now you get past this thing and this thing. I think I'm going to take the Undead Executioner because if we manage to draft a deck with temporary stuff like the Thatcher's Revolt and guys like this one, we can pick some Bone Splinters here to great effect. So yes, let's go ahead and take the Executioner. Alright, Angelic Wall it is. And here, yeah, I guess I'm fine taking a Soul Cage Fiend. It's kind of hard on our mana, but the ability here is relevant for an aggressive deck. It's a demon, right? It is a demon, so yeah, let's go ahead and take the Scroll of Chrysobrand. Even though I don't think I'm gonna play it. It's still good in a deck with some demons, like in an aggressive deck with some demons. Here, let's go ahead and take... No, this is bad. The Scrapper. Yeah, right. Rather have a beautiful forest and a beautiful plains. Alright, let's see what we open back to. We are still reasonably open here. I mean, we could go either way here with our colors. Do you think we are in red already, since, you know, this is awesome and this is awesome? Like a repeatable burn spell to the face. Cannot really go wrong with this guy. Alright, and then we open a mythic rare. Miss Hologriffin. That said, that's a pretty bad mythic, and I mean, it's perfectly playable like a 3/3 flyer for 4, but it's just worse than a Mist Raven. So I think here I'm just gonna make a decision here and take a Blood Artist, since Blood Artist is just the best. Now I wish I was blue, because I would take my second Mist Raven here, and blue was fairly open last pack with lots of late Drakes. But I took a decision, and I guess standing by it was probably the correct choice. So yeah, let's go ahead and take the Blood Artist here. I really love this guy. Another Executioner, but we do have a Butcher Gold too. Let's go ahead and hide these white cards here. As much as I do like the Butcher Gold a lot, I think I'm gonna take another Executioner, since I want stuff to be able to sacrifice here, to die. And you know, we could sacrifice the Butcher Gold too, but on that Executioner can be a 2-for-1. So yeah, let's go ahead and take it. Alright, Mad Prophet is pretty good. Henry Lancer is good too, but I think I would rather have a Prophet at this point. I do hope I get a Lancer back at some point here, because it's pretty good with stuff like this guy and this guy, which have high power, and this grants first strike. But yeah, here I think I'm just gonna go ahead and take a Mad Prophet. Rites of Ruin doesn't seem so hard. Necrobite could be hard, could be playable. Vigilante Justice, so far it doesn't seem like it's gonna be that good in this deck. This thing could be good too, but at this point we have a lot of 4-mana stuff, so I guess I'm just gonna take a Necrobite, maybe a Gall Flash. Yeah, I suppose Gall Flash should be better than Necrobite, so let's go ahead and take it. Alright, here we get a Henry Lancer, but we get a 2-drop here that is one of my favorite 2-drops in red, and that is Fulcrum Exterminator. This guy, if left unchecked, can just take over a game by himself. That's what I'm gonna take. We have a lot of stuff here that we wanted to take too. Aggravate is cool, Grave Exchange is cool, and of course the Lancer, but I think I would just rather have the Exterminator here at this point. Alright, here we could take another guy to sacrifice at some point if we manage to get Bone Splinters, but I think I'm just gonna take another Soul Cage Fiend here. Let's go ahead and go all out aggro. Okay, nothing here, so let's go ahead and take a Marrow Bats. Alright, here we get another Nightshade, which I really like. Driver of the Dead is nice too, especially with stuff like this, but I think it's easier for me to get one of these later on, so let's just go ahead and take the Shade here. Alright, Butcher Goal, excellent. You could also take a Grief Exchange, but at this point I think I would rather have a Butcher Goal, since we do already have some high-end removal spells here, and you know, Undead Executioners, and we are looking to draw some Bone Splinters, so yeah, let's go ahead and take the Butcher Goal. Alright, Scott and Devil could be playable in this deck. Here, rare. Alright, here we get a Necrobite back. We could get a Rite of Ruin. I mean, it's not like we really want to play Necrobite either. Alright, Grave Exchange, sure. Alright, so here we get some good stuff. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and take a Battering Blood here. We could take a Demonic Taskmaster too, since it's a 4/3 flyer and we get to sacrifice our stuff like Undead Executioners and whatnot. But I think Battering Blood should just be better in a deck such as this. Right? Since it can really like wipe a board if... I mean, we can get a lot of advantage by Battering in Blood, since a lot of our guys have leaves the battlefield triggers, and we have this stuff to bring one of them back. So yes, I think it's close, but I just like the Battering Blood a bit more, I guess. Again, could be wrong. Ooh, another Mist Raven, huh? But here I'm just gonna take a Pillar of Flame. It's nice removal. Even Exilus, the creature, can go to the face. We have this thing which is good, especially in a deck such as ours, right? With stuff like this, and even the Blood Artists. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and take the removal spell. Hopefully one of the black cards will here for us. Alright, this we do not want. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and take another Mad Prophet. Okay. Here we could take a Thunderbolt, we could take a Butcher Goal, but I think I'm gonna take a Driver of the Dead. The problem here with the Driver is that our 4-mana slot is a bit packed at this point. The problem is, if I take the Butcher Goal, I will want to have a guy such as this to bring my guys back, you know? I have a lot of 2-mana stuff already, but yeah. So what do? We don't really have ways to sacrifice stuff yet, and apparently we are not gonna get any Bone Splinters here at this point. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and take a Butcher Goal. Ooh, Blood Artists number 2. Always nice to see. I'm gonna go ahead and take it. Makes our Battering Blood even better. At this point here, though, I really wanted to see at least one of these 3-mana 1/1 guys that lets me sacrifice creatures at will. Reforge the Soul seems awful. Predator's Gambit, huh? Maybe we could take that and end up playing it. Although I think I would just rather take the Aggravate, just because Aggravate murders us. Pretty much kill a lot of our early guys here. Yes, Human Frailty seems nice. Let's go ahead and take it. Ooh. Demonic Taskmaster, sure. Now I'm gonna take it. And I'm even happy that I actually took the Battering Blood over the first Taskmaster. Alright, so let's start weeding out the stuff we don't want to play here. Let's see. Renegade Demon or Driver of the Dead. I think at this point I would rather have a Driver. We're probably not gonna play Gold Flash. Yeah, here we got nothing. Let's go ahead and take what? Poltergeist. Necrobite, sure. Although we're not playing it. Right, Essence, Harvest. I think at this point you have more than enough cards here. I was thinking that I would have to play this thing just to have another way to sacrifice my creatures, but since I did get a Demonic Taskmaster, I don't think that's gonna be necessary. Either way, I guess we shall see. Yeah, Narstad Scrapper's not gonna be played here, I don't think. Maybe Aggravate is gonna make the main deck, but with the amount of cards that I have already, I don't think that's likely. It's a shame though, I really wanted the 1/1 guide that lets me set creatures for +1/+1 counters. Seems like that would be ridiculous in a deck such as this one. Oh well. Alright, so here we got 21 cards that I really want to play no matter what. Let's go ahead and search by creature type. I want to see how many humans I have. I have 1, 2 humans? Yeah, it seems that's it. So the mall contents are not really gonna be that good here. Even though as a 3/1 that deals 1 damage to my opponent, it's not the worst, right? I guess I could do worse. I think we are going to bring in the Thunderbolt maybe, since we are aggressive and this can go to their face. But now, do I bring in the Aggravate? Do I bring in the Scalding Devil? The Human Frailty? Let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 removal spells already in my main deck, so I don't think I really need Human Frailty here, or Aggravate for that matter. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and bring in a Scalding Devil. It's not the best card or anything, but it could come to a point where we are going to need to start dealing damage to our opponent's faces by ways other than attacking, and for that this guy is actually decent. So yeah, I think this is it. This may be wrong. I guess I could play a Human Frailty or a Gold Flash in place of a Devil, or even like a Rite of Ruin. Yeah. But I think at this point this is what I'm more inclined to do here. 17 creatures. Sort by color. I'm guessing I'll play like 10-7 or 9-8. I guess 10-7 is fine, right? Since I do have Evernight Shade and stuff, and the only double red cards that I have are more late game cards like Arcane Dragon and Thunderous Wrath. So yes, I think this is correct. Right, let's hope we do well. See you round 1.